Officer Joseph Walker had patrolled Elmwood Park for years, intimately familiar with every corner of the sprawling city park. As an experienced officer, he had witnessed various hardships and struggles. However, nothing could have prepared him for the emotional encounter one night. Amara, an 8-year-old black girl, had been spending her nights sleeping in the park for months. She sought refuge among the towering oak trees and the soothing melodies of the crickets. When Officer Walker stumbled upon her during his routine patrol, he found her nestled under the protective embrace of a tree, wrapped in inadequate clothing and shivering in the cold. Approaching her with caution, Officer Walker gently woke Amara. Her eyes, reflecting a profound sorrow, revealed the depth of her hardship. Despite her initial hesitance, Amara gradually shared her heart-wrenching story. She had tragically lost both her parents a few months ago and, without any extended family, bounced between foster homes, never finding a place she could truly call home. Elmwood Park held sentimental memories for Amara, a place she cherished with her parents. Seeking solace in those memories, she sought refuge there after deciding she couldn't endure the transient nature of foster care any longer. As Amara's narrative unfolded, Officer Walker couldn't help but be deeply moved by her resilience and fortitude. A surge of profound sadness overwhelmed him, tears streaming down his face uncontrollably. The strength exhibited by this young girl, despite enduring immense hardship, stood as a testament to the remarkable power of the human spirit. Recognizing that Amara couldn't persist in such circumstances, Officer Walker felt an urgent need to take action to ensure her safety and well-being. Officer Walker silently vowed to himself that he would exhaust every possible avenue to assist Amara. His commitment started with offering her a comforting meal and a secure place to spend the night. Initially hesitant, Amara found solace in the genuine warmth and compassion emanating from Officer Walker's eyes, gradually allowing herself to trust him. Over the ensuing weeks, Officer Walker tirelessly navigated through various channels to secure a lasting solution for Amara's predicament. He proactively reached out to local shelters and foster care agencies, hoping to find a stable environment for her. Sadly, it became apparent that the existing system was overwhelmed, unable to offer the level of care that Amara desperately needed. Faced with this realization, Officer Walker made a life-altering decision. After deliberating with his wife, they arrived at a profound choice: they would open their home to Amara, providing her with the love and stability that had eluded her since the tragic loss of her parents. Initially cautious and wary of accepting Officer Walker's offer, Amara carried the scars of past hurt and struggled to trust again. However, spending time with the Walkers gradually unveiled their genuine care and unwavering support, convincing her that they were steadfast allies. As Amara settled into her new life, a transformative journey began. She enrolled in school, forging connections and excelling academically, showcasing her innate intelligence. The Walkers ensured she had more than just the basics, outfitting her with a comfortable bedroom, new clothing, and enrolling her in extracurricular activities that piqued her interest. Under their nurturing care, Amara unearthed a fervor for dance, a passion that had always brought her joy, reminiscent of watching her mother gracefully move around their living room. Mary, Officer Walker's wife, took the initiative to enroll Amara in dance lessons where her natural grace and talent radiated through every pirouette and plie. A profound bond blossomed between Officer Walker, Amara, and his wife, Mary. Having been the one to pluck her from the harsh realities of the streets, Officer Walker and Amara spent countless hours together, sharing their life stories and delving deeper into each other's worlds. This shared connection fostered a sense of belonging and security that Amara had yearned for, transforming her life in ways she had never dared to imagine. In a short span of time, Amara began affectionately addressing Officer Walker as "Dad," a title he wore with an overwhelming sense of pride and joy. Despite the newfound happiness permeating her life, Amara continued grappling with the haunting memories of her past. There were nights when the specters of her parents plagued her dreams, causing her to awaken in tears, bearing the heavy weight of their absence. Officer Walker and Mary became her unwavering pillars, offering solace, a shoulder to cry on, and the firm reassurance that they would never abandon her. Recognizing Amara's ongoing struggles, they actively encouraged her to seek professional help. Under their guidance, Amara started seeing a therapist to navigate through her grief and trauma. Initially challenging to open up, the gentle support and guidance from her therapist acted as a catalyst for Amara's internal healing, paving the way for her to embark on a journey towards inner peace and restoration. As word of Amara's remarkable journey spread throughout the community, a groundswell of support enveloped her and the walkers. Neighbors rallied together, extending diverse forms of support, whether through homemade meals, donations of clothing and toys, or assistance with school projects. The overwhelming outpouring of love and compassion served as a poignant reminder to Amara that goodness still existed in the world, infusing her heart with hope and gratitude. This tidal wave of kindness inspired her deeply, compelling her to pay it forward. Amara, alongside Officer Walker, began volunteering fervently at a local homeless shelter. Their joint efforts involved serving meals and offering empathetic ears to those grappling with hardship. Through these selfless acts, Amara discovered the profound impact of empathy and the indispensable significance of community. Helping others became an integral facet of her healing journey, providing her with a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. With the passage of time, Amara continued to thrive and evolve. Her love for dance propelled her into competing in local and regional competitions, consistently earning praise and accolades for her exceptional performances. Her remarkable talent did not escape notice, resulting in a prestigious scholarship offer to attend a renowned performing arts high school. This opportunity opened new doors for Amara, affirming her journey from adversity to triumph, validating her resilience and unyielding spirit. Officer Walker and Mary brimmed with immense pride witnessing Amara's achievements. They wholeheartedly supported her aspirations, understanding that her unwavering determination, resilience, and the foundation of familial love would propel her to extraordinary heights. Embracing her new academic journey, Amara delved deep into the world of dance, absorbing various styles and techniques under the tutelage of esteemed instructors. Beyond dance, she sought solace in the realm of creative arts, discovering an outlet for her emotions through painting and writing, using these mediums to both express herself and navigate her complex past. Driven by a profound desire to honor her parents' memory, Amara dedicated herself to crafting a special piece of art. Weeks of meticulous dedication culminated in a breathtaking contemporary dance. Every movement was infused with her heart and soul, narrating a story of love, loss, and the indomitable resilience of the human spirit. Her performance during this piece left the audience spellbound, many moved to tears by the raw emotions she effortlessly conveyed. It served as a powerful testament to the therapeutic potency of art and symbolized the remarkable journey Amara had traversed since the fateful night Officer Walker discovered her in the park. As Amara's narrative continued to resonate deeply with those around her, she emerged as an inspirational figure, touching the lives of countless individuals. Her triumph over adversity became a beacon of hope, motivating people from diverse backgrounds to confront their own challenges with fortitude and unwavering determination. The local media took notice of Amara's extraordinary story, leading to interviews and television appearances. Her tale became a catalyst for many to open their hearts and homes to children in need, fostering a ripple effect of kindness and compassion that transcended the confines of her immediate community. Within her school, Amara became an integral part of the student council, channeling her leadership skills into initiatives supporting local charities and organizations. Her unwavering dedication and natural leadership qualities earned her the profound respect and admiration of both her peers and teachers, solidifying her as a beacon of positivity and change within the school community. One ordinary school day, while Amara was engrossed in her studies, Officer Walker received a life-altering phone call. The media coverage of Amara's poignant story had reached the eyes and ears of a long-lost relative. Amara's great-aunt, residing in a different state, was deeply moved by the televised recounting of her niece's journey. Overwhelmed with emotion, she recognized the little girl she had lost contact with following the tragic accident that had claimed Amara's parents' lives. Filled with an intense desire to reconnect with her family, Amara's great-aunt reached out to Officer Walker, eager to initiate contact. Initially cautious about meeting her great-aunt, fearing it might disrupt the life she had crafted with the Walkers, Amara was uncertain. Yet, bolstered by the unwavering support and encouragement from Officer Walker and Mary, she eventually consented to meet her long-lost relative. The reunion that ensued was a deeply emotional and heartwarming affair. As Amara and her great-aunt embraced, years of separation dissolved in a flood of shared stories and memories, underscoring the undeniable bond they shared. Initially, the prospect of reconnecting with her great-aunt had stirred feelings of apprehension within Amara. However, she soon realized that the love and support of her newfound family member only served to enrich her circle of support. With the blessing of the Walkers, Amara began spending holidays and vacations with her great-aunt, fostering a strong and enduring relationship that brought both immense joy. Throughout this profound reunion, Officer Walker and Mary remained Amara's steadfast pillars. Their unbreakable bond continued to evolve, solidifying them as a family united by love and a shared journey that defied all odds. As Amara neared her high school graduation, a profound sense of gratitude enveloped her. She recognized that her achievements and happiness owed a tremendous debt to the unwavering commitment of Officer Walker and Mary, alongside the love of her great-aunt and the embracing support of her community. Filled with a sense of purpose and determined to seize the opportunities that lay ahead, Amara directed her focus toward her future aspirations. She diligently applied and was accepted into a prestigious university, intending to pursue a degree in social work. With a heart brimming with gratitude and a soul committed to making a difference, Amara aimed to dedicate her life to aiding others, following the path of compassion and support that had transformed her own life. Amara stood amidst her peers, educators, and loved ones, selected to deliver the valedictory address. As she gazed upon Officer Walker, Mary, and her great-aunt, emotions surged within her. Tears welled in her eyes, acknowledging that their unwavering love and support had paved the path for her remarkable journey. Gratitude overwhelmed her as she prepared to address the audience, recounting her incredible voyage of resilience and hope. In her speech, Amara shared her profound story, advocating resilience in the face of adversity while emphasizing the transformative power of love and compassion. Her words resonated deeply, stirring emotions within the audience, evoking tears and touching hearts with her wisdom and unwavering courage. Stepping away from the podium, Amara was met with a rousing standing ovation. Moved by the heartfelt response, she walked toward her family, embracing each of them in a cascade of gratitude and love. Surrounded by the same stars that once witnessed her nights in Elmwood Park, Amara embarked upon the next chapter of her life, propelled by the boundless love of her family and an unshakable belief in the limitless potential of the future. Let's continue our story. A young black girl discreetly passes a note to a police officer, prompting him to swiftly call for backup. In the vibrant streets of New Orleans, where music and joy flow like the Mississippi, a story unfolds. It all begins with Tiana, a 14-year-old girl carrying a depth beyond her years in her eyes. She navigates between the city's lively spirit and the lingering gloom that shrouds her home after her mother's passing. Tiana holds on to cherished memories, becoming a silent guardian of her mother's legacy. Her father, Marcus, once immersed in the rhythms of jazz and blues, now carries a muted tune since his wife's untimely departure. His trumpet, once a golden beacon in the night, now lies dormant, collecting the weight of his sorrow. Marcus moves through life as a specter lost in grief, painting his world in shades of melancholy. Enter Evelyn, the new matriarch of the household, whose stern demeanor sends chills even through the warmest New Orleans breezes. She holds absolute authority in Marcus's absence, enforcing rules with unyielding firmness. Her presence feels suffocating, much like the heavy summer heat that blankets the city. Evelyn's strictness is tyrannical, her control unrelenting, and her words cut through the thick, humid air. In this stifling environment, where shadows seem to linger a little too closely, a clandestine exchange between Tiana and a police officer sets off an unforeseen chain of events. As secrets emerge, the delicate balance between grief and hope in this New Orleans mosaic faces new challenges. Tiana seeks solace within the realm of her clandestine sketches. Each stroke of her pencil constructs a refuge, a silent act of defiance against the encroaching despair within her family's home. Her sketches serve as windows into her soul, where every line forms a narrative, and every shade echoes her innermost thoughts and desires. In solitude, they become her steadfast companions, bearing witness to the hidden tears she shields from the outside world. Within Tiana's sketches lie tales of happier days, where moments are painted in the radiant hues of her mother's laughter. They capture a time when music saturated the air, and love harmonized every melody. These drawings narrate her aspirations for a future liberated from the edge of sorrow, envisioning a life where her father's music resounds once more. It's a world where her stepmother's cold grip no longer stifles the warmth within their home. However, these sketches transcend mere escapism. They represent Tiana's act of safeguarding. Within them resides the essence of her mother, a guiding light navigating her through life's tumultuous seas. Each artwork breathes with her mother's inspiration, a lasting presence that assures Tiana she's not navigating her journey alone. Amidst the chaos life has hurled her way, Tiana retreats to a quiet corner of her room. In a city that refuses to be silenced, she clings to the hope that her silent testament will one day resonate loudly enough to restore color to her father's world. Tiana's daily life is a delicate balancing act, a tightrope walk between dodging Evelyn's tempestuous moods and kindling the fading embers of her father Marcus's spirit. Each morning, she navigates her steps cautiously, avoiding invoking her stepmother's attention. In the kitchen, she meticulously prepares breakfast, each plate a silent offering aimed at maintaining peace within the household. As Marcus heads to work, burdened by unseen troubles, Tiana yearns to uplift his spirits. She fills their brief moments together with bright smiles and fictional tales from school, masking the truth to create a semblance of normalcy. Her afternoons offer a respite in the relative safety of school and the local library, where she immerses herself in books, seeking refuge within their pages. Yet, fate takes an unexpected turn at a quaint local cafe. Officer James Bennett, exuding an aura of approachability and safety, unwittingly becomes a pivotal character in Tiana's silent plea for help. Tiana's encounter with Officer Bennett isn't happenstance, it's a meticulously planned move, orchestrated within the pages of her notebook. Trembling slightly, she approaches him, her hand diving into her jacket pocket to retrieve the carefully crafted note she had prepared. The note she surreptitiously places carries the weight of her world, folded within a sketch portraying a silent violin, its strings no longer singing, a poignant metaphor for the life she desperately yearns to reclaim. With a deep breath, one that signifies both courage and the release of her constant companion, fear, Tiana's actions are swift. Her hand adeptly slips the note into the unsuspecting officer's pocket, born from the necessity of the moment, before hesitation can take hold and fear claw her back. She turns away, her heart racing in a frantic rhythm against her ribs. Later, Officer Bennett reaches into his pocket and discovers the note, a sketch of a broken violin that captivates his attention. Its fractured elegance stands in stark contrast to the mundanity of his day, speaking volumes in its silence. The strings of the broken violin seem to scream silently into the void, transcending their simple presentation. Unfolding the paper, he reveals Tiana's desperate plea for help. An urgency unfurls within him as the weight of her untold story hangs heavily in the air around him. It urges him to look deeper, beyond the ink and paper, driven by a sense of duty now tethered personally to him. Reaching for his radio, his call for backup becomes more than just a procedural step, it marks the initial note in the symphony of Tiana's rescue. A signal that her silent distress call has been heard amidst the chatter and steam of that small cafe, throwing a lifeline into the turbulent sea of Tiana's life. As the investigation unfolds, a subtle shift in the atmosphere of Tiana's home doesn't escape notice. Evelyn's intuition pricks at the scent of imminent challenge to her dominion. Her instinct for self-preservation triggers a tightening of control and an increase in restrictions, perceiving a threat to her authority on the horizon. The once welcoming house transforms into a confining prison, with Evelyn assuming the role of a self-appointed warden. Her scrutiny intensifies, suffocating Tiana further each passing day. The tightening grip around her feels like walls closing in, constricting her freedom. In this suffocating environment, Tiana finds solace in the serene cemetery where her mother rests. Beneath the comforting shade of willow trees, she breathes freely, whispering secrets into the breeze, hoping they find their way to her mother's ears. Her whispered confessions echo amid the silent stones and tender earth, an intimate communion with the departed that offers her strength to face yet another day. While Tiana seeks refuge among the departed, Officer Bennett and his partner, Delia, delve deeper into the labyrinth of her living nightmare. They navigate the case with surgical precision, aware that the slightest misstep could shatter the already fragile lives entwined in Tiana's silent plea for help. Bennett's seasoned instincts, cultivated over years of experience, hint that there's more lurking beneath the surface of Tiana's cryptic note, a reservoir of pain masked by the household's deceptive quietude. Delia, with her astute eye for detail, meticulously maps out inconsistencies in Tiana's world, the abrupt smiles, the reflexive flinches, the lurking shadows behind drawn curtains. Their investigative trail involves interviews with teachers, neighbors, and acquaintances, weaving together threads of truth into a tapestry of undeniable reality. As the puzzle pieces fall into place, a clearer picture emerges: a child carrying burdens far beyond her years, a father enveloped in the blinding grip of grief, and a stepmother whose heart seems devoid of warmth. Bennett and Delia meticulously craft a strategy, aiming to expose Evelyn's oppression without inflicting further wounds upon Marcus, whose spirit hangs by a fragile thread. Their meticulous preparations involve coordination with child services, ensuring that when the moment of confrontation arrives, support will be readily available for Tiana and her father. This comprehensive groundwork lays the foundation for a resolution aimed at restoring peace to a home besieged by tyranny, a delicate balance between unraveling the truth and protecting the innocent. The two officers found themselves transformed into guardians of Tiana's silent suffering, carrying the weight of her hope on their shoulders. Every step they took was calculated, every piece of evidence handled delicately, akin to handling a fragile relic. Their mission surpassed the call of duty, evolving into a personal crusade against the festering injustices lurking behind closed doors. As the investigation approached its apex, Tiana continued navigating her life, tiptoeing around, every move under scrutiny, every breath monitored. Yet, in her eyes, there emerged a faint but unquenchable glimmer, a newfound flicker of hope sparked by the silent promise of rescue carried within the determined hearts of Officer Bennett and Delia. The narrative reached its zenith on a tense evening, as the setting sun cast long shadows over the family home. The police, armed with incontrovertible evidence, stood ready to execute their meticulously laid plan. Officer Bennett, Delia, along with colleagues and representatives from child welfare, converged on the house, a mosaic of blue uniforms against the fading light. The once oblivious neighborhood now stood as a silent alley, their presence a testament to their unwavering support for Tiana. Upon Marcus's unexpected return home, his confusion was palpable. Gently led aside by Bennett, the officer's soft yet firm words began to peel away the veil Marcus had worn for far too long. The police unveiled the truths of Tiana's life, the sketches, the note, the testimonies of her silent suffering, confronting Marcus with a reality that shattered his heart. The walls of denial crumbled under the weight of his daughter's pain, a pain previously invisible to his clouded eyes. Evelyn, blindsided by the intervention, watched helplessly as her constructed world disintegrated. Her facade of control dissolved into the night, faced with the consequences of her actions. Her protests fell on deaf ears, her indignation ignored, as the community rallied around Tiana, shielding her against further harm. In the aftermath, the house, once resonating with the discord of Evelyn's rule, now stood in silence. Evelyn's absence left a void, marking the beginning of a new chapter, a space no longer tainted by her oppressive presence. Gradually, the once empty space began to resonate with the tentative notes of hope and healing. Tiana, no longer concealing her strength behind a facade of compliance, emerged as the architect of their recovery. She gently coaxed her father back to life, her love acting as a healing balm for his battered soul. Marcus, now awakened to the depth of his daughter's resilience, found himself in awe of the remarkable young woman who had emerged from the crucible of Evelyn's tyranny. The weight of his ignorance bore heavily upon him, yet Tiana, with a forgiving grace, assisted him in shouldering the burden. Together, they embarked on a journey of healing, each step forward contributing to a new symphony of their own making. They revisited places once resonant with Tiana's mother's laughter, allowing memories to wash over them, not as painful reminders of loss but as joyful celebrations of her life. Marcus found solace in returning to his trumpet, no longer a relic of the past but a voice for the future. The music that emanated was a fusion of sorrow and joy, a heartfelt tribute to the woman who had bestowed upon them life and love. Tiana's bravery and silent strength acted as the catalyst for the rebirth of her father's spirit. Her sketches, once expressions of hidden grief, now adorned the walls of their home, transforming into a gallery of their shared journey. As father and daughter navigated this path of rediscovery, they unearthed the melodies of their bond. Each musical note echoed a step away from the shadow of Evelyn's oppression. Their journey through the healing process paid homage to the legacy of Tiana's mother, an enduring spirit of warmth and light that never truly departed. The music that Marcus composed served as a bridge between the past and the present, a harmony of pain, love, and resilience. It resonated as a symphony of rebirth, conducted to the rhythm of Tiana's unwavering courage, a daughter's love reigniting the dormant music within her father's soul.